And by then the water so black, they throw the water out. Sometimes there was a baby left in there. Welcome to the Bare Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. Alright guys, this thing says to chew or swallow 2 of these beanos before we eat beans. I don't think these are chewable, so I'm going to swallow them. It says do it right when you start. So let me get that out the way. So Joe is serving the rice. I want to tell you guys, I had a mukbang that I was going to put up before this one, but it didn't come out good because when you're doing the green screen, all the green foods doesn't look good. And I didn't just want to leave the green screen like that behind me, because why? People might just go ahead and like put stuff behind me. They'll download my video and put stuff behind me. So nope. Joe, can I bug you to put this over there? So how you guys doing? So this is what we're eating. Oh, we didn't even do a thumbnail, Joe. Thumbnail. He was gonna pick up the beans. He thought that over. Let's try again. You're not looking at the camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready? Okay, so these videos, I don't know where these videos pop up in the sequence. I think these videos are coming after the mukbang. Yeah. We'll see how to do the beans, how to do the rice. This is some Belizean stew beans. Joe, you know what I noticed? That West Indian people, they call it stew peas or rice and peas. But we said beans because it's made with beans. So I don't know, do you guys cook something with peas? Why it's called peas?
Well, you take the biggest one for me.
Because Uno have fish yesterday and I never got none.
You take the biggest one, people.
Everything tastes so good, I'm dancing. Didn't I tell you don't be stretching over my food?
What you want me to do now?
And you know somebody won't cuss me about that, right? You treat your husband too bad. You say, whatever. You my boo, you always gonna be my boo. So I'm just gonna try a little bit of the beans, okay, John? Because let me see if anything's in the way. Anything that's on that FOD map, think that's good for you to eat.
You want some?
Hurt my stomach. Yeah, I'll take a drop. Let me show you how much I eat with this. This bottle dirty. Literally a drop. So let's get right into everything. So I named this video, Let's Get a Few Things Clear. This is my second cookbook. It's called The Pantry Laid Bare. And you're going to want to pick up a copy of this for Thanksgiving because it has a lot of fun recipes. Take a look, guys. Remember to check underneath the video below to find out how to purchase. Is that what I named the video? Something like that. Anywho. First of all, welcome to the show. This is the Bare Pantry Show. I've been here 9 years on YouTube and 2 years on Facebook. And yeah, sometimes it's beautiful to do the show. Sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes you kind of hit a wall, right, Joe? Where I'm like, I don't know what else to cook, Joe. But always somebody will make a suggestion. Sometimes it's the viewer, sometimes it's the family. What do you need, baby? Paper? Oh, I kept this plate here to show you how this looks on the green screen. It looks like a mauve that's translucent. Put this over there, babe. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a few things really quickly. So when I did my video when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won, and I said I'm celebrating their win, I have the right to do that. As a content creator, I have the right to do that. I don't see why I'm going to build out my cooking show and show you my entire family, because I could have done the kind of cooking show that was a tutorial. And then like kind of like Divas Can Cook, or maybe even One Pot Chef. I think One Pot Chef shows his face at the beginning and the end, but Divas Can Cook only shows her face. She doesn't show her face at all, I don't think. So I could have built out my show like that, but I didn't want to do it like that because I had hoped one day of my show being on TV or Netflix or something. So that's why I show my face. And at first I didn't show my face. For the first year or so, I did my face at the beginning and at the end only, like One Pot Chef. Hey guys, Barbara here. I wanted to pop into the video really quickly to remind you that I do have 2 cookbooks for sale. The first one is Beans and Rice Volume 2. It is my Belizean cookbook and it has 120 authentic Belizean recipes. And look, see, it has some beautiful pictures on the inside. This book does replace this book here that you guys are picking up from Amazon still. Look how many books this guy sold over the past 30 days, guys. My ex-distributor on Amazon. Please don't buy this book from them because you are taking money from my mouth when you do that, all right? This book is ugly. It's perfect bound and it has black and white pictures, all right? So be sure to pick up this book directly from me and the information is linked below. And then somebody that I met was here watching the show with me and he kept doing like this on the laptop like this. I'm like, what are you looking for? He goes, I want to see your face. You know, I don't like watching videos like that where I don't see the people's face. I'm like, okay. So I started to put my face on camera more. And sometimes I will edit a video more like a tutorial with voiceovers because of the fact that the video is too long or whatever. But because I built out the show like this and I show my family, sometimes people feel like it's open season. So at that video, I had a few people come and they voiced negative opinions against Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. At first I left it up because of the fact that I wanted to be in the YouTube algorithm. And if there's comment on the page, you get in the algorithm. And after thinking it over a few hours, I took it down. And my moderators are instructed, if I'm asleep, take down anything that you know is not going to be pleasing to me. No, I am not a dictator. And I'm not saying we can't have differing opinion. But if you're going to come and write foolishness on my page about Joe Biden's son's laptop, and be careful how I say this though, your stuff is going to be deleted. If you come back again and write some foolishness again, you're going to be banned from the channel, from Facebook and YouTube. Because I'm not going to give you a platform to spread these wild rumors from the cult that you belong to, okay? So somebody said, I thought this was free speech. No, I'm not a vlogger. No, blogger. I'm not a blogger. I'm not a reporter. I'm not a journalist. My content is not about politics or celebrity gossip. My content is food and food related. But as we do the mukbangs, we chit chat about things that's going on in our lives. And of course, that was a great thing for me because I prayed for this for 4 years. Okay? When Trump won 4 years ago, I didn't go to anybody's page on their Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and cuss them out. I didn't call them stupid. I didn't do anything like that. I kept to myself. I took the L, like everybody else took the L. And we prayed for 4 years that he would do the right thing, and he never did. Not for me, at least. I can only speak for me. We're poorer than when he started, okay? So, anyways, there's no free speech on my page when it comes to that kind of rhetoric. And if you're bashing somebody else on my page, that will get you banned immediately. If you're talking smack about any of my kids, that will get you banned immediately. Because these mukbangs, you see, it's only me and Jory, me and Joshua that does it. It's because Jory doesn't want to do it because Jory has a very, very short trigger. And if somebody tells him something out the way, child, I'm going to lose my whole channel. It's going to be demonetized because Dali Boy have a really nasty mouth on him. Jada doesn't like to do the mukbangs because people come and tell her anything sideways. It's going to be on and popping too. So that's the few things that I want to get straight. No, this is not free speech over here. If you want to talk and whine about cheating and anomaly and count the votes and all this foolishness, go to somebody else's channel that's going to tolerate that. Not here. So, I'm warning anybody who's going to watch a video. If you're going to be triggered, we're what? How many? 8 minutes in? If you're going to be triggered, get off this page. Because I'm going to talk about how I feel. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God that the Democrats won these elections. I cried, I don't know what tears, if they were tears of joy or sadness or what.
Sadness, why? Be sadness.
No, let me tell you why. When they announced who won, all the church bells in Paris rang out. And the tears that I had was like, oh my God, people from all over the world were worried about us. It's always shocking when you're going through a test and you find out that there was people there that was rooting for you and really worried about you. You know what I mean? And that kind of hit me. My uncle and them were waiting with bated breath. My newly found cousin in Canada, hi Grace. She said she took the day off, elections day, to watch. people were triggered and people were worried. And I'm grateful that they were. I'm through trying to figure out what make a Trump supporter ticks. I don't care anymore. I watched the church that I used to go to. I quit 4 years ago when he won. I was done. Because I saw the church manipulate the people into voting for him. So I went back to go watch what they were teaching or talking about online. Yesterday when we were on the bike trail, right? The pastor was actually praying for the people who were distraught over the loss. And he said that he can't believe that as Christians they're going to ask God for something. And God tell them that he's going to give it to them, and then he doesn't. You know how many things that pastor has asked God for and he has not received? He wanted to be a bishop in the church that he belongs to, which is the COOKBOOKS church. It looks like these bishops have to die before you can get that position. It's not like with the Anglican or the Episcopal or Catholic church, to where, you know, you move up in the levels. And he swore he heard from God that he was going to be a bishop, and everybody kept telling him that, and I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it because of his character. He say anything come to his mouth, he don't care who he offends. A bishop can't have that kind of demeanor, you know? So they didn't give it to him. So later on, like years later, they made him bishop of some other country. What was it, Joe? Dominican Republic? Yeah, the DR? Yeah, Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is poor. And he don't want to be no bishop there. He want to be a bishop of a rich country where he could get money. So
He wants to be bishop here.
There's a lot of things that I ask God for and I don't get. And I don't believe it's because I'm not praying inside his will. I don't believe that it's because I didn't sow my seed, because I sow seed. I don't believe because I didn't pay my tithe. I don't think his parishioners feel the way he does, but they don't know how to tell him. Because a lot of them reach out to me because they want to know why I quit the church, and I am at work.
They're afraid to talk about that.
I do go to Dr. Mike Murdoch because I did have a lot of respect and a relationship with that man. And I have told him how I feel, because he has this mentality, oh, they're cheating in the votes. Nobody cheated in no votes. In the last mukbang that I didn't put up because of the green screen issue, I'm going to need to get new clothes, guys. If you feel the need to donate to the show, if you have it within means, go to my CashApp. I have everything listed below. Because I can use the money to buy fabric to sew new tops and stuff, because everything I have is blue or green, and it's really affecting the green screen because it makes it an ugly color. And I don't mind if the clothes is an ugly color, but I can't have the food be an ugly color. So I'm going to have to watch the color of the food that I eat when I'm sitting in front of the green screen. If not, I might have to sit in front of the fireplace and do a couple of mukbangs by myself. Oh, I'm eating healthy right now. Not that I wasn't eating healthy before, but I've tightened the reins on what I'm eating because Thanksgiving is coming up, and I need to lose a good 15 pounds before. I said by the December 20th for my wedding anniversary. I've already lost 5 or 6. I gotta stay on it. Yeah, so coming back to that pastor, he's talking about voting fraud and stuff like that. There's no voting fraud. Usually if there's any kind of voting fraud, it's on the side of the Republican. And any of the people from my country that move home and let somebody else sign their ballot over here to vote for them, that's voting fraud if you did that. Okay? And usually they're voting for Trump.
Yep.
So, it's like, no. So let me tell you, the enemy will use 3 Ds to try to block you from your blessing. Delays, disappointment, and deceit, lies. So
That's what's happening right now.
they're spreading lies about voter fraud, which there's none. They have a Republican and a Democrat in there watching when they count the votes. How can they do voting fraud? What about the people running to Canada with all the votes, the ballots in the back of the mail truck, right? The mailman.
What a mail truck was trying to go to Canada.
With all the mail in the back of the truck.
How that happened?
They took 2 fish. 1. We fighting over the fish. They had fish yesterday and I didn't have none. We fighting over the fish. So
You could have the other half.
I like how you finally give it to me. when the AP called the elections on the night of the elections 4 years ago for Trump, they were fine with that. Oh, AP called it. It's real. Now when the AP called it from the Friday, you know. But the rest of the news media didn't want to call it. They were afraid. I don't know why people are afraid of this man.
I don't know why.
I was raised by a whole narcissist, so I know how to handle them. Okay? Okay? I'm sorry.
Just a man like anybody else. What's the big deal?
He fired somebody today, but he did that because too much media was on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So Joshua calls that jingle keys. Jingle the keys so you can look over there and not see what he's really doing. You know we have like 70 days of hell to smell. Because he's going to do all kind of executive orders. He's going to fire all type of people. He's going to make us unsafe for the next 70 days. We're going to have to do some heavy praying. The people who agree with me and believe me. And again, if you're on my page and you're a Trump supporter and I'm triggering you, just get off my page. Come back when I'm doing another video or just leave permanently. It's okay. I'll get new subscribers. So this is some succotash. Joe, when I'm chewing, you have to talk. I can't eat and you're finishing. I see what's going on with these mukbangs.
What happened?
I have to chew and then you talk.
Well,
but you're not stopping, so I have to like swallow air.
I was hungry, folks.
You always hungry.
I never eat from this morning.
Your mom, you had oatmeal.
No, it's what?
What happened? Oh, the time?
No, it's 12 o'clock. They keep starving me. They want me to lose weight. So
whenever I change my diet.
So I gotta eat everything I could eat right now because I ain't getting nothing to eat later.
Stephanie, get your boy. Get your boy. Whenever I change my diet and I just really want to do things for me, he's like, oh, I could eat that. He's not gonna be left behind. You eating oatmeal? Okay, give me oatmeal too then. You eating peppers? Give me them peppers then. That's what he does, guys.
You offered to me.
I was being a kind wife to offer that to you. But if I make a change, you never want to cook the good things.
What are you talking about, Willis?
You want What am I talking about, Willis? No. In the last mukbang that I couldn't put up because of the green screen, Jory told me, Joshua warned me first, do not put up this video with just that green cloth behind you for the green screen because people will download it and put anything they want to put behind you. And then Jory told me, Mommy, the people going to put a bag of these. I said, okay, I'm putting up that video. Bye. It was a finger food type video. And so I just didn't put it up. I might put it at my my membership. We'll see.
Now I'm full. Because, see, when I'm hungry, I don't talk.
This is why I don't go out to dinner with Joe.
Why?
I always feel like I'm rushing the food down and I can't chew it because he's done now. And pretty much he will start looking at everybody else around in Red Lobster eating. Ooh, that plate looked good. What he got over there, though. Ooh, what's she eating? And I'm like, Joe, on me. I'm right here, Joe.
I'm still looking at you, baby. I'm still looking at you. You still have it. You still have what it takes. You don't have to be you don't have to be yalos, okay?
Joe, I want to tell the story that I told in that last mukbang with Joshua about throwing the baby out with the water. It fell into the thing naturally, but I really want to tell that story. So I told Joshua that I read somewhere on the internet. I don't know if it's true, all right?
Oh,
so don't come and bash me if it's not true.
Back in the cowboy days?
Back in the olden days, they only bathe like once a month and they get the big bat pan looking silver tub like you see in the cowboy movies, right? In the westerns. And they start with the men getting in the bath water first because, you know, men always have to come first. And then I'm for
sure we bath.
Joe, let me tell my story. Time won't run out. It's already 19 minutes. So they went, the men bathe first, then the women, then the babies. And by then the water so black, they throw the water out. Sometimes there was a baby left in there.
So you can't see the baby. I
don't think it's true because the baby would have drowned. But it was a cute story. I like it. And I was telling my friend Julie because Massachusetts had an earthquake over the weekend, 4.2. They've never had that before. And I told her that on the Richter scale, at first she said 2.2, then it was 4.2, and I'm like, that's way bigger. And I told her on the Richter scale, every time you go up like a little point, it's 10 times more heavy, the earthquake, more stronger. And I told her that when Joshua was a kid, like between 1 and 2 years old, I would say, how much you love me, Josh? And he'd go, 10! He just does his hands up, his arm and his hands. I love you, 10, mommy. Because he could count to 10. So when we learned that about earthquake years ago, Joe changed it. When I would say, how much do you love me, Joe? Joe would say, I love you 10. And I would say, only that? And he would say, I love you 10.1 or 10.2 or 10.3. Or it's never like up to 11. It's always like 0.4, 0.5. And I would go, oh, wow, that's 10 times more. It's just a cute little story. Joe and I are going to be celebrating our 34th wedding anniversary come December 20th. That's why I want to lose all that weight by December 20th.
How much? 34?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But we've been together 36 years. We met July 14th, 1984.
You see how long she got me locked up, folks?
Now, I graduated high school June 14th, 1984. Mm-hmm.
How long you got me locked up? 34 years?
Why are you being so loving to me today? What do you want?
None. None.
We're teasing, guys. Joe is always loving. Joe is so protective of me, and I notice that when we go on the bike rides. I can't help but notice how protective he is. We're getting the oranges now on the bike ride.
How do you eat all the pepper and give me here?
You can have some. I'm just going to put it there because it's all in here too, and I didn't know what you wanted. I'm not starving you, baby.
I tell her she's starving me, she want me to lose weight.
No, remember, you can comment on my page. You can even disagree with me when it comes to the food and stuff. But you're not going to put any kind of rhetoric that I know is false news and fake news. Not doing it. Jory just came, guys. Hi, Jory.
Sorry.
It's okay, baby.
You're good. You're good.
We're almost done anyways. It's 22 minutes. We have 1 minute left. Now I'm going to go off on my couch. Enjoy the rest of my meal right here. And then I'm heading to the post office to mail out to y'all books. Thanks for purchasing, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.
Don't forget, folks, to buy the book. Remember.
Video coming up will be the white rice and stew beans together, and then the fish. So 2 good videos coming this week.
When you buy the book, that's the way I get to eat. Just don't forget to buy the book.
I love you, boo.
Also good. Thank you, people. I just
It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It stops at 37. See? 29, 37. This one's still going. Say hi to this one. See?
I'm looking, yeah. I'm looking. I ain't seen no lights. I ain't seen no lights.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, people. You must say he's crazy.
Remember, guys, we are not buying this book. Because if you do, the only people that are making money from that book are my ex-distributor and Amazon. Pick up this book instead. This is my Belizean cookbook. It has 120 authentic Belizean dishes that I've done on the show already, but now you can have it in print so you can follow along and your dishes will come out perfect each time. Hot off the presses, this is my second cookbook, guys. It's called the Pantry Laid Bare, and I named it that because I laid everything on the line when I picked the recipes for this book, alright? 111 delicious dishes from basic ingredients. To purchase, just check below on any of my videos and you'll see the different methods of payment and also the shipping. Thanks, guys.
You come and try this warm delight. This is the Bare Pantry Show.